What's going on, guys? Pete Coolis here. So I am very excited to be recording this video. This is going to be a super helpful video on exactly how I set up ManyChat, exactly how I use it for Amazon, exactly how I launch products on rinse and repeat, month after month, multiple products in every single niche you would ever imagine, right? It's all done using this amazing tool that literally costs you $10 a month. In this video, you definitely want to stay tuned. You want to be patient. You want to get your notes out because we're going to be covering a lot of information and it's going to be all over the shoulder watching me do it. So if you've been following along this little mini series I've been doing documenting how to use ManyChat with Amazon, well, this is going to be the culmination video of putting all the pieces together. I'm just going to be showing you step by step how exactly I set this stuff up every single day. Everything will all make sense in this video, and it might be a bit longer. Like I said, be patient, sit back, and let's get started. All right, so here I am at the dashboard, and the first things first, I just want to give like a 1 or 2 minute overview of how you need to be thinking. Okay, so what is our objective with this? I know chatbots are all the rage. Everybody loves chatbots. ManyChat this, ManyChat that. Let's just take a step back, get away from all the hype and just like, what is our objective with doing this? Why is this good? Why does it work? Well, our objective, number one, if you're launching an Amazon product, which is what most of you watching this video are probably interested in doing and why you even follow me to begin with. If you're launching an Amazon product, you want to be in control. You don't want to be using launch services, okay? You want to be in control, driving your own traffic, actually learning how to proactively run your own paid traffic, okay? That's a skill set that is invaluable and will serve you for a lifetime to come rather than putting it in somebody else's hands. Now, that being said, I personally believe I offer the best launch service on planet Earth for Amazon sellers. I do it completely differently than any other of the major launch services out there. So if that is something that interests you, then private message me or email me. So the real goal and the point is to get subscribers, get fans on your Facebook page. Okay, this is all done on a Facebook page basis, meaning the audience and all the flows and the growth tools and everything you see here on this dashboard is specific to my Facebook page of cool products. Okay, yours might be your brand name or this and that and the other. Okay, it's all separated by page. So the goal, if you're running an Amazon product launch or if you're preparing to do so in the near future, you want to get subscribers. What's the easiest way to do that? Well, you need to offer them a promotion for your product, or you need to generate hype somehow by getting them on a waiting list of some sort, anticipation and preparation of when you actually do release that product. So essentially how it is set up and how you need to think about it just to keep things simple in your head is we get the customer in the door through a growth tool. Okay, growth tools are kind of what get the people in the door. And then once they're in the door, we get them automatically hooked up to one of those automated flows that I showed you in the last video, and they get nurtured along the process and they take the action that you want them to take, and the job is done. Now, it's extremely simple when I lay it out that way, but honestly, that's all you have to think about it as. That's how it works. You get them in the door, you nurture them along the flow, the automated sequence, and you do that to unlimited scale essentially. So let's go through exactly how I would set it up. We're going to start with the growth tool. We got to start with step one, making sure our growth tools are on point and in place. So I showed you guys a ref URL before. We're going to be using that ref URL example for this video as well. So we did it for a flashlight. Let me go ahead and click that. And for a little refresher, a ref URL is simply a URL that a customer can click. So for example, if you click the URL in my description for my free Amazon course, that is a ref URL for the Amazon course, okay? It sends you straight into Messenger, it starts up an automated conversation, and you get access to my course via that URL. It's no different if you're selling a physical product. So you can control exactly which message they're going to get right here. You can either edit the current message, okay, or replace it with an entirely new one. In this example, since we're launching an Amazon product, we want to get them on our flow. What we are going to do is actually replace this message with the flow that we set up yesterday. So I'll see you in 1 second. So all we have to do is hit replace. All right, guys, so I have just replaced the opt-in message with the flow that we created yesterday. If you are confused at all, just watch yesterday's video. We created a flow that delivers the person a free ebook on how to lose weight, and then we nurture them along a little bit and give them a 40% off coupon code to our brand new launched vegan protein powder on Amazon. We can literally, the person can click this URL and get put in right into this flow. Let's go ahead and hit next. Let's not worry about the the sequence. Here's the actual URL that you would be sending the customers. Now, I also give you another tip, and this is a tip that I strongly recommend that you do. Go to bit.ly.com, bit.ly. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it. It's a link shortening tool. You want to copy and paste this URL into bit.ly and rename the link and shorten it and make it look better. So you can have bit.ly/free weight loss guide. So the customers are much more likely to click on it. That is it. That's as simple as a ref URL is, okay? I'm going to go ahead and just hop back over to that flow that we created yesterday so I can show you what that is. All right, so here's just a little refresher on the flow that we created yesterday. Okay, they click the ref URL, and I know it's kind of confusing. There's flashlight and weight loss. Don't worry about it. Obviously, you want it to be matching up for your product. This is just an example purpose. You would want to rename this ref URL. Thanks for showing interest in our guide. I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now. I will share this with you guys though. In the description below, I will share this flow with you for completely free. So if you have a ManyChat account, you can one-click share this to your account. Again, it's not an impressive flow at all, but it's sort of easier to work with something that's already built out a little bit as opposed to doing it from step one and doing it from scratch. I kind of like working with templates and then modifying it as opposed to having to do that. So we're giving them this weight loss guide. We're delaying 5 minutes. You can change this to whatever you want. We are then getting them to our coupon code. So here's our 40% off coupon code. Here would be the link to Amazon. And my strong recommendation, guys, for this link right here is to use a tool up here called pixelfy.me. Okay, pixelfy.me is currently the most robust super URL creator for Amazon sellers. There's no question about it. It's a key part of my business, and I use it, as you can see, judging by those clicks. That's just for this month so far. As you can see, we use it quite heavily. I highly recommend using Pixelfy. You can create essentially unlimited campaigns. It's very, very cheap, by the way, as well. There's no affiliate links or anything. This is just the tool that I recommend. Okay, so that's the flow. You saw the growth tool, which is the ref URL, which gets them onto the flow. We've got the pieces in place, essentially, okay? We got them where we want them. We have the pieces in place. Now, I'm going to hop into the Facebook Ads Manager. All right, guys, so here I am inside of Facebook Ads. So this is what the dashboard is going to look like for you. For new people, I know it's intimidating. There's a lot going on, but I can assure you that compared to, say, Google Ads or YouTube Ads, which is pretty much the same thing, Facebook Ads dashboard is extremely simple. And it's the most user-friendly in my opinion. A lot of you may be wondering, what do we optimize for? If we're running a ManyChat Facebook Messenger ad, do we do traffic? Do we do conversions? Video views? Messages? What do we do? Engagement? And from all my experience, trust me, I've tried them all. It sort of depends what you're doing. So if you're sending customers to, let's say, a ClickFunnels page or a funnel or your own website, you would be more apt to do conversions, okay? Because you can actually place your pixel on any of those given pages and Facebook can get accurate data. If we're doing straight up Messenger ads, just using Facebook Messenger with ManyChat, the best results that I get is through messages. So we want to optimize for messages, guys. And what you want to do now is name your campaign. And also what I recommend is campaign budget optimization. So what this does is instead of, let's say, you have 3 different ad sets within your campaign, let's back up a second. Facebook ad campaigns are structured very similarly to Amazon sponsored ads in that you have the campaign. Underneath the campaigns, you have ad sets. Underneath ad sets, you have the ads. So within the ad sets is where the targeting happens. That's where you can target different audiences. So traditionally, what we would do is, let's say, have 3 different ad sets, all with a $100 budget even each. But Facebook has introduced this campaign budget optimization, which I find to be extremely good because you get the absolute most out of your advertising dollars. Whatever campaign is outperforming the other, they're going to prioritize that campaign and spend more of your budget toward that campaign, rather than just spending an even 100 across all 3, where you could be wasting a lot of money. So I recommend campaign budget optimization. In fact, I believe Facebook is going to make this default very soon. Daily budget, we'll keep it at 25. This is all fine. Okay, so ad set name, we can name this whatever we want. We're just going to go flashlight test, click to messengers, and here is where we do our audience targeting. If you have custom audience, what a custom audience is you can actually create your own audiences within Facebook. That's a different topic for a different day. Let's say you have a bunch of data or past customers or targeted lists of customers that you have built up over time. You can target those people directly using custom audiences. Extremely powerful, something I do a lot. If you're watching this video and you are new, chances are you're going to be using this down here, which is just cold interest, essentially, where you can do demographics, interests, or behaviors. Most of the time you're going to be doing interests. So let's say we're selling a flashlight. We will target people interested in camping. I'm just going to keep it super basic. Amazon.com. We want to make sure that these people actually, most likely the person, if they are in this category, has probably clicked an ad on Facebook that leads them to Amazon.com, which also means they probably have a Prime account, which also means that they are familiar with shopping on Amazon, so they're going to be a better targeted buyer. So we go camping plus Amazon. So this is a $32 million size for the audience. We can narrow this further if you want by say going, let's just say coupons. So now we're down to 23 million, and that's honestly not a terrible audience. Oftentimes I have more success with these super broad audiences for these types of promotions as opposed to the hyper targeted. Let's go ahead and scroll down. If I'm being honest, how we used to run all of our ads was we used to edit placements right here, and we used to only target the feeds. Okay, that was what we did. If I'm being totally transparent and honest, which you guys know I always am, what we do now with better results, because we actually have we got an inside track recently from somebody who actually works at Facebook. We get much better results now. Facebook prefers it more if we go automatic. Facebook is smarter than us at the end of the day. Facebook is much smarter than you and I. Let's let them put our ads where the actual buyers are for our product instead of us just winging it. Let's go ahead and hit continue. That's pretty much all we have to do here. Now here we go, guys, with the actual ad creation. So as you can see on the left as well, campaign, ad set, ad. Okay, just like I said before. So we're doing it in proper order. We're almost there. This is, again, super easy to create these ads, and this is what we do. We can name our ad something. We have to pick our associated Facebook page. So whatever Facebook page you're running this promotion through, you definitely want to select that page. Also the Instagram. Generally, you're going to be doing a single image or video. The only time I really do carousels, which is the multiple images, is if the product might have variations, is I will do carousels in that situation. So we enter our primary text here, our headline, our description. We will keep the call to action as send message. That is about that. Okay, the one thing that you want to do, one thing I like to do in my primary text is to actually have a link to the ref URL. I find better results. I'm going to show you in a second how to actually set this up within Messenger. Before I get ahead of myself, I like to give the customer two different options. So remember back here how this growth tool, the ref URL for the flashlight, remember how that puts the person straight into this flow, which is what we want. Okay, that's exactly what we want. Essentially put that link somewhere in the ad, you know, like claim yours here. Or we want to give, I like giving them the option of actually getting onto our flow from the URL. Some people are used to clicking links and more comfortable than actually hitting the send message button, which is going to be the call to action on the ad. We put in our headline. We can put in a little description if you want. Now is where sort of the more advanced stuff starts. So you're probably asking, Pete, that's great. They can click this URL and get on our flow. But if they click send message on the ad, I'm sure anyone, if you spend any time on Facebook, you've seen thousands of ads where you have the option to click that send message button. How does that get hooked up? How does that sync into our ManyChat bot? Well, that's what I'm going to show you right now. So the way that gets us the best results currently right now is not using JSON or JSON, however you pronounce it. The best way that is getting us the absolute best results currently is using what is called quick replies. And what a quick reply is essentially we take that keyword input. Let's go back to automation here. Again, this is all done in a previous video, so if I'm going fast or skipping steps, I'm really not. You just need to catch up. Flashlight. Message is flashlight. We're actually going to change this, and we're going to change it to our flow. So what we want to do is click this message right here and replace. Up here, you'll see the replace button. Let's go ahead and click replace and replace it with that same flow. Perfect, guys. So now you can see, even when the person types in flashlight, which you're going to see in a second, or clicks the ref URL, either way, they're going to be on the same flow. Everything is going to be funneling into the same place that we want it to be funneled. This is exactly how I set it up in the real world. Let's now go back to keywords. To double check, we are sending them indeed to the right place, which is the ebook to Amazon discount flow. All right, so that step is done. We're almost there. We're at the home stretch. So remember, the trigger to send this message right here is the word flashlight, exactly how it is spelled right there. Let's hop back into our Facebook Ads Manager. Here we go right here. Let's scroll down. So Messenger setup. Okay, I bet you all probably ignore this little section when you're setting up your ads because you're like, what the heck is that? Let's keep this option right here, create our own welcome experience. We want to go custom template. Okay, we want to go custom template right here, and let's get started. Now what we want to do is keep it on visual, not JSON. This is where you insert that code if you're running a JSON ad. We want to keep it on visual, and we want to go text only. And what we're going to do is just go ahead and remove these frequently asked questions. We're going to add our own customer action right here, and that is called a quick reply, like I've hinted to before. So let's change this message. This Pete right here, this first name, this will automatically input with your customer's name, whoever is clicking on your promotion. So here we go, guys. I just edited the quick message. Hi, Pete. Thanks for showing interest in this promo. Click the flashlight button below to claim yours today at 40% off. What are they going to do now? Well, this is where the quick reply comes in, because we need them to trigger this word. Okay, triggering this word triggers this flow. That's what we're looking to do. Flashlight. Boom. This is clickable for the customer. The customer gets this message. As soon as they click send a message on your ad, they're greeted with this message. Now they get to click this word. As soon as they click this, they're going to be placed into that flow. So guys, this is exactly how we set up the ads. I'm really leaving nothing out. Obviously, I'm leaving certain things out, like the exact ad copy we use, this, that, and the other, because there's absolutely no way that I could be sharing that all for free on the channel. But this is literally getting you 95% of the way. You can use your head to figure out the rest. I don't see anybody else teaching this level of ManyChat for Amazon. The best part is this is exactly what we do. This is exactly what is working. We spend a lot of money. We do a lot of product launches every single month in very competitive niches, a variety of different products, and this is how we get insane results virtually every single time. And once everything is all done, we hit confirm down here, and your ad is good to go. It's going to go under a little approval process where Facebook is just going to do its thing, and then after usually about 30 minutes or so, your ad's going to be running, and you're going to be off to the races. Whew, that was a mouthful, guys. You might have to go back and rewatch this a little bit to really grasp everything, but this is exactly how we set up the ads. Little checklist. Do you have a keyword trigger? Ours is flashlight. Do you have a growth tool set up? We want the ref URL. And most importantly, do you have the flow set up? Okay, because the keyword trigger as well as the ref URL are going to be going to the same flow. And that is it, okay? You can essentially ignore everything else in this entire tool suite for this given purpose of launching your Amazon product, because this is literally the 10% of the material inside of this tool that gives you 95% of the results for the given task of launching a new or ranking an Amazon product. I hope you guys love this video. I'm pretty much spilling all the beans on exactly how we set all this up. And if you have any questions, please drop them below in the comment section. I will gladly answer them. And be sure to check out those links in the description. I have links to all sorts of cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. See you later.